My sunglasses are staying
All right,
on
welcome back to another episode of Kameo Podcast, Kameo's unscripted podcast. I'm here with Kreflo Evans, a.k.a. Decipher, a.k.a. who knows how many aliases he has. He is a hip-hop artist that hails from Nova Scotia, now resides in Vancouver as per his Facebook profile. Recently dropped...
That is correct.
Recently dropped a video coming out after Mercules, Lil Windex, Easy Mac, a whole bunch of guys.
Fuck Mad Child too.
Mad Child, yeah. But everyone goes after Mad Child. He's pretty easy prey.
I know. I don't like him personally though. Like we went on tour, and this is a funny story. A lot of people don't know this, man. But we were on tour. We're at the Calgary, Alberta show, and yeah, Mad Child basically, he was still doing dope, and he ended up getting dope sick on the tour, which was like really like a bummer. Like whatever. So he ends up seeing somebody that I know out in Calgary, and the next show later is when he got on stage all fucked up. He must have just been lit out of his mind and started running his mouth about Snack. And that's like literally the night after he went and got all fucked up.
Was that when the whole big rap battle happened?
That's when them two started beefing heavy. So it was like...
Oh, that was a great time in hip-hop.
That's what I mean. And it was definitely... It was some crazy shit, man. Like to see like the behind the scenes of how certain beefs and drama can start. You know what I mean? Like nobody really knew. He took a bunch of fucking Xanax the night before he started yapping off Snack. And
man, it's so bad how prevalent Xanax and comethazine and all this like pharmaceuticals
we live in a sensitive world, man. Like the world's different these days. Like they got a pill for everything, and it's like people have been able to like take benzodiazepines like candy for the past 20 years. Like especially like soccer moms, everything. It's crazy. They hand out like Valium, clonazepam, all that shit. So it's like when people are having problems now, instead of trying to go for a walk, exercise, they'll try to just resort to a pill to solve their problems, which in the long term, it doesn't help anything.
Yeah, so when'd you get into hip-hop? Like, let's fill people in. What's your backstory?
I got into the first show I ever did. I was rapping since I was about 15, 16 years old.
And that was back in Nova Scotia?
Yeah, that was back on the East Coast. So the first show I actually ever did was... I opened up for Classified at the Savoy Theatre in Cape Breton, Glace Bay, Cape Breton. It's like the island of Nova Scotia, like northern tip. And yeah, that was the first show I did. I was 17 years old. And
What was that like at 17 to like be put on like such a big stage? Or how big was the stage at that time?
The stage was huge. It was a theater stage. It was actually like an amazing venue. It was good. I remember... I made the mistake of trying to write a brand new song probably 3 or 4 days through, and I ended up forgetting some of the lyrics, but I freestyled, and the crowd didn't have a clue. Like, it was whatever. But, yeah, I held it down. It was good. It was a good experience, and then from there, I got, like, a feeling for that stage and that crowd, and, yeah, I began to do a lot more shows and shit.
When did you start, like, battling at King of the Dot and whatnot?
Well, some people don't know this, but... I started out in the Elements League, so that was like before King of the Dot. We were like the first like official battle rap league. Like the URL was around, but they just put out like the Smack DVDs and stuff. Like they weren't doing like a battle event multiple times a month. So the Elements League was like originated Grime Time. Direct picked up the Elements League, seen what we were doing. Then Grind Time started in the States, and then when Organic and them seen that started, that was the birth of King of the Dot. So we kind of played a role. Pat Stay raps about it in his battles, and too, like how Scotia kind of started everything for the battle rap scene in Canada. So me and Pat led the Elements League. We were both 4-1. We were both like had the leading record in the Elements League, and that as it phased out, I ended up battling Scott Free in Toronto at my debut. I think that was 2011. I can't remember.
Oh, wow.
Somewhere around that time.
Man, you've been doing this for like going on a decade.
Yeah, I know.
That's insane.
Yeah, I've been going, I've had some ups and downs, man. More so, just my legal troubles over the past couple years have definitely put setbacks in the career that I would have liked to had. I can't ever get into the States either, so it's like, that right there, it leaves me for like a Canadian market and in like a European market. There's only certain places that I can really.
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, in theory, I'm barred from the States, too, because I'm such a prolific cannabis user.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah, it's...
With the right help, you could definitely get over. Due to my, like, criminal record, I can't get into the States.
True.
So...
But unless
they switch up the rules sometime in the future, like, you know what I mean? But...
Well, we just saw the game not be able to come to Kelowna.
See... I don't want to say too much because I know there's a bunch of promoters and shit involved, and I know some of them, but he already got denied entry into Canada previously. I don't know if people know that, but yeah, he already got denied. I think it was 2011. I actually seen the game. He was live in Halifax and like when I was like 15, 16 years old, and he actually got in. But
what was that like?
It was crazy. It was a really good show. He cried during Start From Scratch. I don't know why. It was weird. He was like having a moment for his dead homie or something. Started crying on stage.
Hey, that's okay. That's okay.
And then
Men
honestly,
can cry.
it was dope. He ended up doing a whole encore and running through like half his set again after he performed it. So it was bumping. Everybody loved it.
How prevalent do you think like PTSD is in like the rap community?
I don't know. I think if you have stress disorder from rapping, stop rapping.
Yeah. Like,
I have PTSD, but I've been in like multiple car accidents. I've been to jail. Like, I've been in some serious situations. So it's like my stress is kind of like called for. If I knew it was as easy just to quit rapping, I would. If that meant like the well-being of my fucking mental health, I would definitely be out of this scenario. But yeah. A lot of people just think I'm out here in these streets acting reckless and this and that. People don't know. I got over $100K already off one settlement, and I got like a $500,000 settlement coming from another car accident. So I'm set up proper. People think I'm just out here wilding, showing shit off. It's like it's not nothing that can't be spoken for. You know what I mean, on paper. So
cool. Well, what can we expect next month when you drop your EP?
I don't know, man. The EP is sounding like real street. It's sounding like it's titled Possession with the Purpose. So it's like it's definitely some different type of West Coast Canadian shit. You can tell like I mixed in a little bit of like the West Coast sound with like the East Coast style of flavor and lyrics and shit. So I think people are going to really enjoy the album, and come check me out in Chilliwack, February 8th, Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, I hope to see Rich Homie Quan when it comes to Kamloops. Trying to see if I can arrange an interview with him. That'd be dope if you have any link-ups for him. But
did you look up his management?
I'm so new to this game. I'm literally like just a father. But I will look up his management.
Just Google Rich Homie Quan management, and it should show up who they are on Instagram. And usually you can just straight up DM their managers.
It's such a crazy world we live in. You have like that easy of a connection to like link up, because we linked up through BC Underground Hip Hop Forum, which is, shout out Rob Ripka for creating a place where
I'm live here too. We ain't calling in, eh? You need to tell these people, like, I'm in front of you right now.
Yeah, yes, you are in front of me.
I drove 4 hours.
You are in front of me, yes.
I didn't drive over here just specific. Yeah, I did. I drove over here specifically for this right here. Just to be here with y'all.
Yeah, so appreciate that. Anything we haven't talked about that you want to just put on the record and put out there?
What'd you think of the Civil War diss track?
I think the outrage marketing was bad, but I can appreciate the hustle.
Yeah.
I think I would have done a couple things differently myself. But you have...
What about the track itself?
The track itself? Oh, I bump it, yeah. Yeah, I like it.
I'm a punch Easy Mac in the fucking face, too.
Yeah, what was that thing with Easy Mac? Is that like a real beef, or is that like entertainment? Like, this is
No, bro. Me and Mercules were entertainment. Like, me and Merc we've worked on a track before together. We have a song together. It's on Apple Music, No More Mr. Nice Guy. And, yeah, I just had to I was just trolling. So once I started trolling, he became trolling. We actually were in each other's inbox half the time, too. But there was points in time, too, we were both like, yo, chill that out. Like, you're going a little far. So we pushed the boundaries on that. But Easy Mac's a clown, bro. He's a wannabe fucking Fingers mixed with La Sparka, two of my homies. And it's like, when you see like how he acts and how he treats the people that he came up with and like the people that like helped him get the name that he has gotten now. Sketch Menace was ghostwriting his bars. Like, I don't know, man. He's just he's like a pure piece of shit. So when I see him, I'm going to punch him right in the fucking face. And everybody can hold me to that shit.
Maybe for like legal problems or.
Man, if Easy Mac testifies on me, I'll go do a 3-month fucking assault bid. Fuck Easy Mac. I'm punching him in the fucking face.
Come on, man. Why not like try? I thought you're trying to be a better person or something. At least I am.
I am. Okay. I'm doing that for my homies, man. For the people that I fuck with. Like, if somebody gets so disrespectful like he does, man, it goes beyond just me and him. It goes like. He was threatening one of my buddies and shit, and like he's a little scrawny wiener. Like he's not no fucking UFC intimidating type of fighter guy. But yeah, when I see him, I'm gonna punch him in the face. Hashtag punch him in the face.
All right, we're usually I say, hey, where can people reach you? But you're gonna be off social media for a while, so
you can still follow me, and when I get a chance to get on there, I'll respond to everybody and check y'all out. Instagram at Scotia Scythe. Instagram at Kreflo Evans, and my Facebook name is Scotia Scythe.
All right, cool. Well, that was another episode of Cameo Podcast. I appreciate it if you're new here to subscribe, maybe leave me an iTunes review. Other than that, yeah.
Punch him in the face.
If you know anyone who's in the hip-hop scene coming through Kamloops, reach out. I will try to arrange a meeting, but I will not go so far as doing what I did for this guy here.
I appreciate the love.